Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, very good afternoon. And how are you?
Yes, I'm doing great. And you?
Yes, I am also fine. Thank you for asking. And before starting our conversation, we should introduce ourselves. So, first of all, please say something about yourself.
Yes, why not? Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share something about myself here. And this is Ruma Naik, and I am mother of one daughter. And I am learning English, not only now learning English, but also I am learning Telugu language. And I have been living Hyderabad for 3 years, but I am from West Bengal. And that's all about me. And you?
Yes, yes, it is good to know about yourself. You belong to West Bengal, but where, in West Bengal, in which district?
Yes, my father place is Bankura, and
Bankura.
my home is Hooghly district.
Yes,
But
yes,
I have
all right.
been in Hyderabad for 3 years. Yes, it has been past.
It is my turn. All right. First of all, thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. I am Santanu Das. I am connecting from West Bengal. By professional, I am working person. I work in a hospital as an attendant, and I have been working over there more than 10 years. And I always like playing cricket and football, but right now I don't play cricket and football because I don't get free time. Apart from that, I am running my one YouTube channel, which name is English with SD. That's all about me. It is my short introduction.
Yes, sir. I have watched your video, conversation video. That's why I think that how about making a conversation video with you? So if I make conversation video, then I can improve my knowledge. And I also am run a YouTube channel. I run a YouTube channel. So I got so many messages, comment that you can make conversation video with others who are co-learners like you if you want to improve your knowledge so that you can learn. If you want to learn English, so that you can make a conversation video. So I want to share here one thing that I am beginner like you, and if I make mistake while speaking English, please correct me, sir. If you do it, then it will be very helpful for me to learn this language properly, correctly.
Yes, yes. Actually, you are a beginner. I am also beginner. There is no problem. Yeah, it is no. There is no problem. Actually, everyone mistake is common. Everyone make mistakes. No one perfect in this world. Yeah, and if you don't mistake while speaking English, if you cannot learn this language, yeah, mistake is common. And how did you learn your native language? At that time, also you at the beginning time you made so many mistakes. Yeah, while speaking your native language. Yeah.
Yes, still now I am making mistakes, so that's why I'm telling, so grammatical mistakes. So that's why I'm telling you. So if I make mistake, please correct me. No one is here to correct me. I am learning English through my mobile phone. I think everyone is busy, so what should I do? I use my time. I don't waste my time. Instead of wasting time, I should watch an educational video to improve my knowledge. I had a dream to speak English, so think that I can learn English through my mobile phone easily. No need to go outside. No need to go coaching center. No need to pay any courses. Uh, if you have skill, then you can learn anything. I think about it. What do you think about it?
Yes, yes. Actually, if you make some mistake while speaking, then there is no problem, and that's why also I am recording the video and I upload the video on my YouTube channel. And after watching the video, I have to find out what kind of mistake I am doing while speaking English. After that also, I have to rectify. And if you don't know what kind of mistake, someone is telling me, sir, I cannot find out what kind of mistake I am making while speaking English. But it is not good. Yeah, always you have to find out what kind of mistake you are doing, yeah, while speaking English. After that also always you have to rectify. Yeah, in this way also you can learn this language. There is no problem. And mistake is common. Everyone makes mistakes. Yeah, and both we are learning in a new language. It is not my mother tongue. It is second language. Yeah, that's why also mistake is common. And I have watched your YouTube channel. I have watched your so many video. You also speak very English very well. There is no problem. And ma'am, first of all, please tell me how did you learn this language?
Yes, I have learned this language by listening. Yes, I used to listen English a lot, and after listening, I naturally, automatically, I started speaking English. I don't know how. After listening, I think I have some problem in my eyes to use mobile phone. I cannot use mobile phone. It's yeah, 30 minutes, 40 minutes is enough for me to use mobile phone. So I used to listen English a lot while doing any kind of activity, while doing any kind of working in my home. Always try to use listening English. I used to listen English a lot, and after listening English, I started to speak English. I think listen
Yes,
is very important. Who are beginner, we should focus on listen English. If you listen English every
yes,
day, then you can understand a sentence frame, and not only listen but you have to repeat. After listening, all things you have to repeat, you have to apply in your day to day life.
yes. You're right. Actually, listening and speaking is the most important part. Actually, to learn any language, always you have to follow four rules: L, S, R, W. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Four things are very important, but most important part is listening and speaking. And how did you learn your native language? Always after listening and after speaking. That's why also listening and speaking is the most important part. And
Yes,
listening is an art. Yeah, listening is an art. If you are good at listening, definitely you will be a good English speaker. There is no problem.
yes, no one get fluency overnight, as you know. So we have to work hard on it to speak English, to learn this language, to improve English. It's a long journey. So we should, little by little, we should go. We should learn little by little. No need to force, learn everything at once. I think we should
Yes,
learn
yes.
little by little every day. Every day try to learn English 5 sentence, and you have to make sentence with it. And do you know that first I used to, yes, I used to make video, short video I used to make, but I had spent a lot time. Like I, if I had to make video for 30 seconds, 60 seconds, I had to spend time minimum more than 1 hours. You can't explain it. I used to, really, I used to spend time a lot to speak English at first, but nowadays I can see the notice that I can speak English and I can make video in a GP. A little bit I can make
Yes, yes,
mistake, but I think don't think about it. Who are learners, who are native learners, they can also make mistakes. So what think
yes,
about?
yes,
I don't think over it. I think,
yes, yes.
but I,
You're right.
before 6 months and now present time, I can see the, I can really, I can notice the change my life, in my life. And that time, how that time I can speak English, how could I speak English that time, but right now I can speak English with confidence in front of others. And that time I used to feel shy, even if my husband came while speaking English. That time I used to feel shy to speak English in front of him, and I cannot continue to speaking English. That time I cannot continue English, but right now I can speak English in front of him, in front of others easily, and I think it happened for practicing English. It happened just with practicing English. With practice English, you can make conversation with others. You can speak English full confidently, I think.
Yes, yes, you are right. Actually, I am sharing my English speaking journey, and when I started my English speaking journey, at that time, before us, I used to use so many applications, Hybro, CB, Excellency, and using that application, I connect to another person. There are so many person who are waiting there, and I talk to every single day. I talk to another people for my improve my English skill, and at that time also, I used using my smartphone. I am learning this language, and at the beginning time, in front of camera, I always speak continuously. At that time, also, I did not make the video for a long time. I make the video 5 minutes or 6 minutes. At that time, in front of camera, I always spoke continuously. And after recording the video, I have to find out what kind of mistake I am making while speaking
Yes,
English. I have after that also I have to rectify. Yeah, in this way also I started my English speaking journey.
it's important to find out my mistake. I am making video, I am speaking English in front of other, I am making video in front of camera, and it's really important to find out your mistake, where you are making mistake. You, if you want to speak English, then you have to strong your basic knowledge, you have to strong your basic grammar rule. I think to speak English at first it's really important. At first we should not focus on grammar. Grammar is important, it's more than important to speak English naturally,
Yes, yes.
correctly. But at first, if you want to speak English, at least you start to speak English, then what should you do? You have to strong your basic knowledge, you have to strong your basic grammars. I think to speak English it's enough for speaking English.
Yes, yes. If you completed your 10th standard or 12th standard, maybe you have a knowledge of basic knowledge. Yeah, basic English grammar, you have a knowledge. That's also you can start your English speaking journey. Yeah, there is no problem. I noticed that in our locality there are so many students. They have admitted in the coaching center, and after giving the high fees 20,000, 25,000, they cannot speak English. But I asked to them, why are why you are not speaking English, but you have joined in a coaching center, but why?
But
And they told me, sir,
they are
they
not
told
able.
me, yeah, but in the coaching center, they always teach in the grammar rules, and it is the formula this type. But at that place there is no chance to speak. That's why also they do not speak. Speaking is the most important part. Always you have to speak regular basis, according to me.
Yes, if you you can see a lot of people that they learn, they speak, cannot speak English, but they learn, write, they can read English, they can write English, they can solve grammatical problem, grammatical mistake, but they cannot speak English. Yes, if you want to speak English, then you have to open your mouth and you have to just speak anything. You have to speak in English. If you want to improve your speaking skill, then you have to speak English. And in spite of knowing 100 words, 1000 words, a lot of people you can find easily they cannot speak English. Then they have about learning English, they have a lot knowledge about learning English, but about speaking English, about English, but they cannot speak English, they are not able to speaking English there in their day to day life. Why? Because they are not applying all things in your day to day life, they are not practicing all things in
Yes,
their
yes.
day to day life. So how they are will be a good speaker, how they will speak English? I think if you follow some tips, yeah, really must, there are some tips and technique to speak English. If you follow, if not only follow, but if you are not applying in your day to day life, then you will never speak English. I think you have to follow and you have to also apply, you have to use all things in your day to day life, then you can speak English, then you will be able to learn this language properly.
Yes, yes, you are right, absolutely right. And ma'am, you are also speaking English very well. I have watched your video on your channel. And ma'am, first of all, please tell me how long have you been learning this language, and how long have you been running your YouTube channel?
Yes, I have been learning this language. It has been past 6 months, 7 months, yes, 6, 7 something. And yes, I started YouTube channel 6 months before, but I didn't upload this type of English blog video. I didn't upload. I used to make video, but I didn't upload. I think that if people laugh at me that she is not speaking well, she just showing off others. That time I used to think, but I used to upload some short video. Oh, that thing, that was my daughter videos. I, if you scroll my YouTube channel, then you can find that I used to upload my daughter video. That's all. But I think I want to learn, improve. I want to English, I want to improve my English knowledge, I want to speak English like others. I can find that so many people they are speaking English very well, and in front
Yes,
of me, they are is really I can find they are speaking English very well. So why not I can speak, why not I am try this language. So I think I can speak English, I believe in myself, then I can learn this language. So I think I thought that, then I started to speak English, I listen English every day,
Yes.
and I started. And one more thing that I couldn't but share here, that I have got a bad comment from my friend circle, that you are speaking like you are nothing for good. They told me that empty vessel sound much that time, but I didn't mean about it that time. I didn't think what is this, what's the meaning they are saying at me. I know I that time I knew that they are laughing at me that time, I think. So I think that I want to learn this language properly. Come what may, I will speak English. Come what may, I will make sentences. Come what may, I will use. I will apply all things in my day to day life. Then I started, and finally right now present time I can speak English confidently, properly. And one thing I have learned, that whatever you are doing, whatever you are, whenever you are going, all things, people always judge you, people always talking back to you, people always speak ill of you. I think they are always
Yes.
try to do that.
Yes. And ma'am, I would like to ask another question to you. Right now, you have a one daughter, and is she going to English medium school?
Yes, yes, yes. So I learned actually English from her textbook. Every day I try, when
Yes.
I
Yes.
help her to complete her homework. That time I used to read her textbook uh, to get some important vocabularies actually, to help me a lot to improve my knowledge. And I have got so many new words, so many new vocabularies to read and to make sentence with them. I
And
used
in
to
which class does
read her.
in in which class does she study?
Yes, she is studying first class, and she is
First
a
class.
first girl in the classroom.
And she is studying in English medium school, and you are learning this language. And do you practice with her in English?
Yes, sir. We can practice English together whenever we get free time. Most of time, I practice with my daughter, and sometime I can practice English by myself. And that time, she is small, she is baby, so she most of time she is not agree with me to practice English. So I think I tell her always that if you learn this language, you can do everything whatever you want to do.
Yes. Yes.
You can build up your knowledge, you can get a good job, you can everything. What do you want to do, and how can you can make new friends who are belong different country. And if you learn English,
Yes. Yes.
you it is very helpful for you to communicate other person really. And
Yes. Yes.
most
Actually,
English with me.
yes. Actually, you have to make a good English environment at your house for your child. Yeah, definitely. And
I want to
so that she can learn English very easily. Yeah.
I want to change my life also. I want to change her life also. I want to do it. So if I think if I learn English, if I can speak English, then she can learn English easily after listening me. And it happens that it already happened that whenever I'm speaking English, she really she after listening she start to speaking English. She also started speaking English at first. Then when actually what time she admit in the school, that time she cannot speak English also. It's not our native language also. Their Telugu language, it's local language, it's Telugu language. So we don't know Telugu language, how to speak Telugu language. So I think that if we learn English, then we can easily communicate with other person. So I think
Yes. Yes.
I that you have to speak English, you have to learn this language to communicate with other person. So that's why I started time. That's why I told you that I am not only learning English but also learning Telugu language to communicate other person, local person. I used to speak. I want to speak with them. I want to learn something from them, their knowledge, their local language. I want to learn. So that's why I'm learning English, also learning Telugu language.
Yes, yes, it is good. All right, ma'am. It was nice conversation with you. Yeah, we are talking about talking around 20 minutes. You are also speaking English very well. I have learned a lot of things from you,
Yes, sir.
and ma'am, thank
It
you for giving
was
me a valuable time.
it was my first conversation. So if I make a mistake while speaking English, please correct me, sir. I don't think about making a wrong sentence. I don't think about making actually wrong. But I think that speak English is important in my life. I want to speak English.
Yes,
I want to learn this language properly. So if I make mistake, please correct me.
all
Please,
right, all right, all
thank you,
right. Take
sir.
care. Bye bye. Have a good day. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Same to you.